Laowa launched a new 18mm f/0.95 lens a while ago, and it has gotten some good reviews. And here's mine. Let's see if I like it as much as the other ones has liked it. Hi, it's Peter here, and let's get right into the business. Disclaimer. This lens was sent to me from Laowa a while ago, and they did not tell me to do the video, or they did not tell me what to say in the video, so everything I say is my own opinion. And I will send the lens back after I've made this review. However, I do have affiliate links in the description if you want to get this lens or any other Laowa lenses. But more about that after I've talked more about the lens. Let's start with look and feel. The lens is really premium. It's part of the Argus lineup, which is really premium looking, as you can see from this footage that I took of the lens. It's really good. And the manual focus ring is really nice and smooth, not too loose, and it's also quite wide, so it's really easy to make the focusing with this focusing ring. And the aperture ring, the same thing. It is very nice and it has a very good feeling. And it also has the depth of field scale, so you can have a kind of a rough idea what the depth of field will be. All these features are really important when you have a manual lens. To click or not to click? That's the question. Yes, the aperture ring is either clickless or it has clicks. It depends on the position of this switch. Yes, it has a switch on the side where you can decide if the aperture ring will have clicks or not. This is a really good feature for hybrid shooters, because when we're doing video, we don't usually want the clicks in the aperture. And when we're doing photography, we do want them. So this is a very good solution. And what's good about this is that it's not anything to do with the brand. I mean, the camera brand. You can use this with Panasonic or Olympus and it will still work click or clickless. And that's a really good thing. As I said, the lens is fully manual and it does not have any electronic contacts. And I know Jimmy Cheng on his channel used the word naked lens, and I think that was brilliant, which he meant that there are no electronic contacts. So it's a naked lens. I hope I can use this also, but I will credit Jimmy you every time I use it, because I think it's a perfect way of saying about fully manual lens without any contacts. But yeah, let's get seriously back to the topic of this video. So if you want to have the metadata recorded to your camera, you need to add it to your lens info and then choose that lens when you're using it. I know, not the most convenient way, but that's the only way to get information which lens was used. Of course, it doesn't record the aperture that you used, so that you have to kind of remember. But, you know, adding the lens info is a good thing. Then you can, you know, find images that may make that particular lens, if that is something for you, or a way to find your images. And a few words about focusing. It is an internal focus lens, so it doesn't change the size when you're focusing. And that's a really good thing, because then it can be used with rigs and gimbals without any extra, you know, hassle when you are focusing. And the focus breathing is minimal. Here you can see how much. There is some, but in most cases it won't be a problem. Image quality. When you have a lens or buy lens with f/0.95, of course you will be using it 0.95. And the image quality is plausible, and I think it's actually quite good. But if you want to have the biggest sharpness, then you need to stop down to f2.8. Then it's sharp corner to corner, and I think that's pretty amazing. I think it's a really good lens. But then also we have to remember that sharpness is not everything in a lens. A lens also has a character, and I think this lens has a really nice character. And I have gotten some really nice images with this, and it's not about sharpness, like I said. It's also about the character of the lens. And that's why someone would get a 0.95 lens, because of the character, not the sharpness. Even though, like I said, it is quite sharp, even fully open. And what about distortion? Yes, there is some distortion, but it can be fixed quite easily. And the same goes with chromatic aberration. If you want to learn more about the image quality, I think you should watch Jimmy's video. He made a very good video about the lens and talked more about the image quality. And then a few words about the usability. As I already said, it looks and feels quite premium. It is a bit heavy it's 500 grams, and it feels heavy because I've used OM5 and the Mzuiko 20mm f1.4 Pro lens lately quite a bit, and that package is quite light. So it is a bit unbalanced if you use it with smaller micro four thirds bodies, but with OM1 there's no problem. It is nice and, it feels nice in the hand, no problem with that. And compared to the weight of Mzuiko 17mm f1.2, which is 390 grams, this is a bit heavier than that. So there is a difference and you might feel it, but in most cases I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's not that heavy. And yes, there is a lens hood and it can be removed. I remember when testing the 25mm f0.95 Argus lens from Laowa, I said that the lens hood is not removable, but it is on that one too, and it is removable here. And what's good about this is that it has a 62mm filter thread. So if you already have Mzuiko Pro lenses, those filters will fit. So very good choice from Laowa to have 62mm filter thread. And who is it for? I think this lens is anyone who wants to get a good quality 18mm wide angle lens, which is fast and well made. And the price is quite lucrative. And that's why I think this is a very good budget option. And even though if you have more money, this is still a good option. I think it is a very good value for money. What will you gain if you get the more expensive 17mm from Mzuiko or OM system? You will get AF and you will get weather sealing. So there are some upsides on getting something else. But as I said, this is a very good value for money. And I could see me using this lens for hybrid gigs where I need to shoot video and stills because of the versatility of the lens, especially with the switch to click and non-click aperturing. That's a good addition to the lens. I'm very glad that there are third-party lens makers because that gives the pressure also to the big players and the ones that make, like Mzuiko lenses, for example. This is a good option because it's a bit cheaper and it's a good quality lens. And that always is a good thing for us photographers. And like I said, it will keep the big players alert. I've tested a good amount of Laowa lenses. They are all quite good. Very good option for Mzuiko lenses, I would say. And if you're interested in those lenses, I do have affiliate links to Laowa or Venus Lens, which is the lens maker for Laowa lenses. Affiliate links if you're interested in getting something from there. And if you get something using my affiliate links, I will get a small commission, but you do not pay any extra. So it's a win-win situation. And you will support my channel so I can make this free content for you. And if you're interested in Laowa lenses to see or learn more about them, there is a playlist of videos about the lenses that I've tested from Laowa. You might want to watch that next if you're interested. But hey, thanks for watching and bye for now.